Alright, so I got no sleep last night and I need to leave for work soon, but before I go to work, I have some questions that I need answered because I can't seem to grasp the disgusting reality that is our current situation um, with the white supremacy riots that happened yesterday. Now, before I start asking all these questions that I really need answers to, I'm going to start off by saying that there are certain instances that I personally can excuse racism to an extent. For example, I'm half white and half black, and um, on my black side, if you will, my grandmother, she grew up in the South during segregation. So I understand why, for most of her life, she feared white people. Uh, it made sense because of what she went through during her time growing up, and I just completely get it. My mom did change all that by having me. Not to say that she doesn't still have some, uh, I don't know, just, I'm not saying that it completely fixed it, but it helped. So that I understand. I understand that being the first biracial child on the white side of my family, I understand why my great grandfather was worried in the beginning, but I didn't end up becoming his pride and joy. So I do understand why there are certain instances that people harbor some type of racism or ill feelings, which is taught, by the way. We'll throw that out there, but it's 2017, and this is a real problem, and I'm not okay with it, and I'm not going to be quiet about it. But there's just certain things that I cannot grasp my mind around. So I have some questions. And I'm not sorry that this isn't my normal funny story time video. I'm not sorry that I have no makeup on except for lipstick and huge bags under my eyes because I didn't sleep last night and I have to be to work and I have to leave for work in 10 minutes. So I'm going to try to make this quick, but like I said, I need answers. Why is no one making the same remarks about these white supremacist riots as they do about Black Lives Matter protests? Specifically about the rioters needing to find jobs and stop living off welfare because then they wouldn't have time to riot. Why are these white supremacist rioters not labeled as thugs and gangsters? Why is it okay to chant White Lives Matter even though throughout their entire history in America they haven't been oppressed? But chanting Black Lives Matter when even during the present our lives have been oppressed is wrong. Why are the Blue Lives Matter and All Lives Matter people quiet all of a sudden? Because during the Black Lives Matter protest, there's always people saying All Lives Matter and Blue Lives Matter because there's white cops defending your right to free speech. But I've seen black cops defending these white supremacist rights to free speech, yet I've heard nothing. Why are these rioters not called terrorists? Because by definition, that's exactly what they are. Why is it okay for schools to enforce dress codes specifically towards hair that only affect black students? For example, it's okay for Mary to dye her hair pink, but the way my hair naturally grows out of my head is inappropriate and distracting. Why is it okay for people to get lip injections, butt implants, and their hair braided, yet black people with naturally big lips, big butts, and wear their hair in braids as a protective style is deemed ghetto? Why does us loving our dark skin scare you? Why is it okay to blame Obama for the previous race riots, but it's not okay to blame Trump for the current race riots? Why is it wrong to protest by taking a knee during the national anthem, but white supremacist riot and cause physical harm and it's okay because it's freedom of speech? Why do people think that we are genuinely already equal? Why does real equality scare white people? Why doesn't this scare you? I'm not sorry that this hasn't been exciting, I'm not sorry that I'm a little all over the place and I can't find my words. I'm not sorry that I look tired. I'm not sorry that I'm just not sorry. I'm tired. I didn't sleep at all last night, and I needed to get this done before work because these are questions that I genuinely need. I genuinely need answers to. I don't understand why we're in 2017, yet the news footage that I've watched in the past 24 hours looks exactly like news footage during the civil rights movement. So I want you guys to answer these questions for me. So that way I know what to tell my children and siblings. Because if I don't understand it, I know for a fact that my siblings don't understand it, and my child. And the thing is that my grandparents fought for an America that they hoped these questions wouldn't even be needed. They didn't want me to even have to ponder these questions. So with that being said, I need answers.